Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JS here, back with another video, and it's finally time for me to do my Willy's Wonderland review. It took me literally, I guess, almost a week to get this video done, but that's because I wanted to watch the movie first, but then I was going to watch it again, but unfortunately I didn't have time. But now I have, I'm actually able to review it for you guys. So yeah, so there's going to be two sections for this video. There's going to be spoiler free as well as spoilers, but right now we're going to be talking about spoiler free. So without of course saying any spoilers, I would have to say this was a pretty decent movie. I would have to rate it a actually I don't know, maybe like 6.5 out of 10. It was good, but it's just like at some times in the movie it was like you know. But honestly, it was really good. The actors were great. Nick Cage, oh my gosh, dude, he was good in this movie. I do have to admit that. But yeah, animatronics were cool. Willy and the other ones, they were really cool. Their designs are cool as well. And then the whole concept of Willy's Wonderland is interesting. It doesn't look like, it's like more of a other food type of thing, not just like a pizzeria. Even though it looked like when we thought it would be like a pizzeria, but it's like whole different than that. I think there's like a whole variety of food from there. But yeah, definitely interesting movie. Like I said, 6.5 out of 10. Especially seeing it after the second showing, which I just I just finished it about now. And yeah, so now we're gonna be going into spoilers. So if you do not want to hear spoilers, click off this video right now, or hey, if you guys want to hear spoilers, it's up to you. But anyway, the fights the fights, dude. Nick Cage absolutely crushed the fights. First off, we got the fight between him and the ostrich. That was definitely interesting. And like every single fight he did, just his character did not care at all, and he literally kicked butt. I'm not gonna lie, he kicked butt against the animatronics. The last fight though, that was not intense, but it was interesting. Definitely interesting in a way. Oh, the story based. Okay, so the story of Willy's Wonderland, of how the animatronics came to, where they were, it gave me big old FNAF vibes. So they basically did like a whole entire sacrifice. Literally the owner, which I believe was named Willis, he was pretty dark in a way. I'm not gonna say why, but all I'm just gonna say is that this guy was dark. Okay. Let's see. And they basically, like, him and the other employees did like some sort of sacrifice, and they put their mind and their conscience from them into the animatronics, which gives it gives me FNAF vibes, because the kids, if you guys do not know, William Adams' victims, they the kids' souls were put into the animatronics, which definitely got me reminded of that, which is definitely interesting. And then also too, the death of the teenagers, like the main teenagers in this movie, there was like 5 kids who were killed during this movie. One of them did survive, which was Liv, and also Nick Cage too. So yeah, those 2 were the only survivors out of the whole thing, which was definitely interesting. I kind of figured Nick Cage, especially in the beginning, would win or survive, because he literally kicked butt with the animatronics. There was a time where I did thought he was going to lose, and I think that was definitely against Willy. I thought that whenever Nick Cage was fighting Willy, he was going to die. I literally thought it from then, but he and Liv, which is another character in the story, survived. And yeah, it was definitely good. And then the ending with Tex and the other dude, I forgot what his name was, I'll have it somewhere. that death was completely out of nowhere. I mean, I think I saw Siren Sarah, who is, you know, another animatronic. She came out of the plastic bag because every time Nick Cage destroyed the animatronics, he put them in the plastic bags and then throw them in the bin. I did not expect Sarah to survive after, you know, what he did to her, but yeah, that was completely out of random. Basically, Tex and the other dude died because, you know, the explosion that that she created. But yeah, the death scenes for the teenagers was definitely interesting. I think the first one was yeah, the first one was by the night. The second was by Siren Sarah, and I forgot what his name was again, but he killed the dude. It was like in a whole, like the whole scene was, you know, just flashy. Basically, they were like in a flashy, like the whole entire room was flashy, and this one guy died by Siren Sarah, and this other animatronic, let's see what else, Kathy and Bobby, who were two other characters who died where the ritual happened. They were killed by the alligator, and then the last death was Chris from of all the teenagers, which was by the chameleon. And also, speaking of, you know, the deaths, the two officers, like the two main officers died, which was the main sheriff, who was killed by Willy at the end. That was brutal. Definitely brutal. If you guys do not know, she basically got sliced in half, which was definitely done. Oh gosh. And then the other guy, he was killed by one of the people who killed one of the teenagers. So yeah, that was, it definitely was an interesting movie. I feel like I've gotten off topic on one thing. I don't know. I'll have to, I don't know. It's like 10 p.m. right now. I'm recording, but yeah. The ending also talking about the ending. It looks like Liv and Nick Cage, you know, I think Liv decided to, you know, go with Nick Cage's character, which they call him the janitor, because, you know, he doesn't have a proper, like, he doesn't have a name, and he also doesn't have lines in the film, which I think is something, I guess they chose something, like, the reason why they didn't have lines for him. I'm not sure, maybe it shows that, like, he's, like, I'm not sure what the word is, but he's probably very, I really don't know what the word is, but if you guys do, let me know down in the comment section below of, you know. But yeah, also, this one last thing I'm gonna mention, Liv's backstory. So if you guys do not know, at the beginning of the movie, two of the main characters, like the man and the woman, that was Liv's parents, and that the child at the beginning was Liv herself. So basically, the officer took her in and you know, raised her because, you know, after her parents died in Willy's, and after, you know, the whole story, she wanted to burn the place down. So yeah, and then luckily she did survive, which is really good. So yeah, it's just like, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder what they did with Willy's in the first place, like did to Willy's, like as soon as the janitor and Liv left. I wonder what happened to it. Maybe it's just gonna stay there. Maybe it's gonna become an abandoned abandoned place. Who knows? I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, that is it for my review for Willy's Wonderland. Definitely a very interesting movie. If I didn't take it too seriously, which is, I think, what all of us would have done, is that we didn't take it too seriously. I think this is more like a fun type of film, you know. They did something like this with the Banana Splits, which you guys do not know, it's like another FNAF-based movie, but, you know, like based off a TV show, but in this movie it was based on, you know, like a restaurant or something. But yeah, again, definitely a good movie. Yeah, if you guys have the time, definitely go ahead and check it out. Like I said, really good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I covered everything and, you know, gotten my opinion out there. Like I said, definitely a good movie, and if any of the you know, the people who developed the movie is watching this, I loved it. It was so good, and I might buy it on DVD potentially. You know, so I could do like a little mini showing. you know, if my friends come over, but who knows, we might do it someday. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.